Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, August 25th, 2021, coming to you live from Mr. Bryson's office. I am excited to bring you the announcements today, so let's hop into our information. Remember, we are focusing on ownership this week, so I thought I would give you some examples of things that I have seen that are awesome models of what ownership looks like. Remember, I'm asking all of my teachers to be looking for ownership this week as they go throughout their lessons, hallway interactions, and conversations with students. So examples I've found that really show ownership of your learning and environment. Finding solutions for a conflict. So you may be having an issue with somebody else. A lot of times the problem isn't that you are unable to solve it, it's that nobody will come up with a solution. They want to stay frustrated. So shout out to a couple people who came up with solutions. Learning from mistakes. So just like you, I make mistakes every day, but as we learn from them and come up with ways we can improve, we get better. Suggesting ways to fix a problem. So not only learning or finding a solution to a conflict, but then verbalizing how we can move forward and fix something. Being proactive with concerns, so instead of just sitting back and being worried about something, coming with information and discussing what problems exist so we can find solutions, and helping others feel more comfortable, going out of your way to make others feel more welcome and involved, because even though this is their learning environment, this is also yours. So teachers, these are some great things to look for, and students, these are some great ways to model ownership. I'd love to hear some more examples of how students are showing ownership in our school. If teachers want to give shout outs or students want to give shout outs to each other, I'd love to put those on the announcements. We are going to have our first PBIS point entry raffle this Friday. So how that works is this. You're going to take your student login and you are going to go to Clever and enter PBIS rewards. If you're unable to do that, you're going to go to pbisrewards.com, log in through Clever that way. Why Clever? Because you have to do Clever to enter the raffle drawings. We're going to give away the $10 Canes gift card. Here's how it works. You enter as many times as you would like, 10 points per entry. All those entries are entered, and we will randomly pull one entry. You can enter 100 times, you can enter one. You still have a statistical chance of winning. We will announce that winner during Focus. The drawing will be posted probably at the end of 4th period, so we'll go live for the start of 5th. So, if you do not have 10 points, you have plenty of time to get them by Friday. Remember, our teachers are looking for ownership, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Talk to your teachers about ways you can receive ownership points and things that they are looking for in their classroom. We know this is important to you, so we want you to speak up and advocate for yourself with these. Celebrations, phenomenal. Start with the mass. I just want to reiterate this. I know that this won't be perfect, but when I say phenomenal, we've had so much growth since last year and we've done such a good job. Let's continue to do well and be a pro and take ownership of that environment with those masks. Lunch expectations. Remember, students are to keep phones in their bags at all times. Multiple phones have been taken, so I want to go ahead and let you know now. We are past the point of warnings with phones. If your phone is out, you are subject to having it confiscated. The first time, it is put in the drawer and noted. The second and third time, a parent is contacted and it must be picked up by a parent. So we want to avoid that happening to you because it is an unnecessary conflict I don't want to have between you and your parent, and I know you do not want your phone taken. Also, please stay in your seat unless given permission. I know it is exciting and you want to get up and move around, but with only 30 minutes for lunches, we have to keep a safe and orderly environment, so we must stay seated. Student shoutouts, we have a lot of them. I want to shout out Layla Rufus because she is kind and such an amazing student. She is kind to peers and she is really nice. It's from Hosanna. Jace did a great job sharing our beanbag space. He gave other students the opportunity to use the beanbags before he took one. That's from Hoberman. Lillian Stewart, thank you for making sure the room is straightened up every day before you leave to head home. I appreciate you. From Miss Hollis. Layla Macy, thank you for my sweet treat last week. It was very thoughtful of you. That is from Hollis. Chris Day, thank you for volunteering your free time to help out classmates with their assignments. You are a great classmate. That's also from Miss Hollis. I'd like to shout out Danny, Solomon, Ren, and Cassidy for taking ownership and keeping our classroom clean. Thank you for sweeping, pushing in chairs, and making sure everything looks nice and ready for the next group. That is from Miss Good. Shout out to my 7th period science class for asking such great questions, leading to higher level conversations. I really appreciate the consistent effort and attitude that you all have. I'm going to double check and make sure that I have the right person for that before we move forward with these announcements. That one is actually from Miss Sabbath. So that is not from Miss Good. That specific announcement there is from Miss Sabbath. So let's fix that. There we go, and go back to our presentation. Perfect. Okay. Staff shout out. I thought this was really special. Miss Raymond and I actually had a conversation about some mindfulness activities that were going on in class at dismissal yesterday. And so I would want to shout out Miss Raymer because she showed us many things to make us calm when we aren't calm, and she cares about what we think. She is a really nice teacher, Hosanna. So that's super cool. I think that's really nice to see the positive impact Miss Raymer is having. Sports this week: cross country versus Hilliard Heritage tomorrow, 5 o'clock at South. I don't have any birthdays today, so here's a SpongeBob meme for you. Mask mandate. Remember, it's over your nose and over your mouth at all times. And if no one has told you today, you are valued, you are loved, you belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to succeed. You've got this, and we've got you. Remember, it is great to be a cruiser, but it's even better to be a cruiser at Middle School North. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.